I bought 3 of these bottles for my daughters, and they absolutely love them. Nice and big with fun designs and easy to drink from .brbrBUT 50 of the time. A few minutes after they put them down on a surface, I find the bottle sitting in a pool of water or juice that has leaked out of the bite valve at the top. All the surfaces in their playroom are slowly getting ruined with watermarks. I presume it wouldn't leak so much if they made sure to push it closed every time they've finished drinking, but my kids just can't remember to do thatbrbrSeems like it's something to do with the liquid inside warming up and the pressure pushing it up the straw and out of the bottle. It's a real design flaw, and it would be great if CamelBak could take the time to look into why it's happening so often and try and redesign the valve so it doesn't happen.
I seriously love these sippy cups. brbrSeems reviews for how moldy they get. Mine do too, but I purchased Dr. Brown's bottle brushes. They are very slim so they fit in the spouts and the straw. Plus I learned if I wash their cups daily and use the little brush on the straws and spouts they never mold ever. BRBR the spouts split okay. So does every other rubber spout my kids have had. It's because they use their teeth. They seriously still work great. I have been using them for 2 years now. I always want to get more, but I guess 14.5 have gone missing through daycare and travel is way more than enough. BRBR seriously. Just wash them with the tiny brush and all works great. All photos I have included are of bottles I have had for 12 years. Same with the spouts. They are all just as old and still super clean.
The only thing I like about this water bottle is the cute design. Otherwise, it is a terrible product. My 1-year-old is constantly soaked due to the valve leaking all the time. I can't count the number of times the straw has become dislodged and the valve pushed on, causing the contents to spill out. Luckily, we only put water in it, but it's still such a pain. Look elsewhere unless you'd prefer to have your child on a constant self-cleaning cycle.
This is another brand that I do not mind spending a little more on due to the quality. BRBR There are so many reviews claiming that these bottles are a health hazard. Seriously, just clean your children's cups regardless of the brand with warm soapy water, give the crevices a little scrub every so often and you'll be just fine. BRBR love that they have so many options and colors and patterns to choose from. My daughter gets so excited with each new cup she gets, which is quite a few. Since you can never have enough sippy cups, right?
Long story short, it leaks. At least for us, it does. I have read a ton of reviews that rave about the CamelBak bottles and Brie was excited to get this for my son, but it leaks like the Titanic. Brie checked under the lid and the little bite plug had come out, so I put it back in and we were good for a minute. Then it leaked again. I opened up the lid and the plug had fallen out again, so I put it back in, screwed the top on and it still leaked. I took the cap off again and this time the plug had not come out. I don't know what's up with it. No matter what I do I can't get the leaking to stop. I'm so disappointed. Such a cute, cool bottle for my 3-year-old. Returning it and looking elsewhere. BRBR hope this was helpful.
Our 2-year-old daughter drinks way more water through a straw than from an open cup, so this bottle keeps her well hydrated. It has a larger capacity than most kids' cups too, which is nice, and it has survived all manner of drops and impacts. This is our second bottle and my only complaint remains that the bite valve is the weakest, most likely to fail, but my toddler will implode if we replace it with another color. I wish these came with a second bite valve in the same cool color because the replacement packs are all blue. As for issues with cleaning, we only put water in these and use them every day, so wash up is easy if you have a bottle cleaning kit with the little brushes for straw and nipple valve and a drying rack for the tiny parts. CamelBak are the only bottles we buy for ourselves and I love that they make them for kids. We started with our now 5-year-old son, who loved how easy it was to drink from as a tiny toddler, and the fact that they are durable and don't spill was a def plus for us. Has probably gone through 7 already, as the pictures wear out and the snap wears out, but that's to be expected with this much wear and tear. Now we've ordered one for our 1-year-old daughter. We are def customers for life, especially due to CamelBak's lifetime warranty, which I have used twice for our adult bottles. Never an issue, super easy replacement. Just order replacement valves as they get pretty gross, even with regular washing and bottle brush cleaners to get into the little nipple and straw. We use the bottle brush for our baby bottles, works great. Highly recommend for all ages.
This water bottle makes a bigger mess sitting unattended than my 2-year-old with adults and covered cup. I have 2 of them, and although they are both completely intact, they leak from either the spout or the lid. Worse than useless. I've purchased CamelBak products for many years, but these are terrible. They are not a smaller version of the adult-sized bottles, which are amazing.
I love this bottle. The first one I purchased was a complete lemon. It would leak. The valve and straw were defective. I contacted Amazon and they sent me a replacement. This one is awesome. We have had it almost a year now. My daughter loves drinking from it. We just bought a replacement valve because my daughter loves to stick her tiny fingers into the valve opening, and after months of doing that, it tore open. But that has to do with her, not the actually bottle. I would highly recommend this for kids. Very durable bottle.
I love these for my toddler. I am a believer that no sippy cup out there is immune from mildew and mold growth, and thought this would be better than others because all the pieces easily come apart. However, where this is prone to mildew growth is very difficult to clean, and I don't use these for anything but water. The mouthpiece needs to have an easier design for cleaning and prevention, or should come with a special tool to get in there.